The Christmas episode has been so much fun to film. There's a lot going on. The episode picks up with Callie and Brandon kissing, and then Brandon has a flashback and is kind of Terry Polo's laugh. Brandon has a flashback and is basically remembering Callie and Jude's first Christmas with the Fosters. There's a lot that's going on. I think if you kind of backtrack to that part of our storyline, Callie's just found out that she's not going to be able to get adopted, that her father, who she thought was her father, is not her biological father, and Jude is carrying a lot of guilt for that. Lena and Steph are kind of dealing with Steph's mother and her presence in their lives. Lena also is dealing with a biological brother that she's kind of lost contact with. So the episode really is about the family really kind of going through or dealing with facing the issues that they have with each other and really becoming stronger through it, yeah. The theme of the episode is really overcoming those adversities and those issues that you do face as a family and those dynamics and really feeling stronger for it, yeah.
When we found out that we were going to be featured in ABC Family's 25 Days of Christmas, we were so excited, and I think it was a perfect opportunity for us to do a Christmas episode. And we were talking about some of the possibilities, and in this episode, you have a lot of stuff happening and a lot of interesting storylines intersecting. So I think it's a good episode for all the characters to come together and celebrate, you know. Jesus is trying to win a decorations contest in competition with his neighbors, and he's trying to compete for whose house is decorated best. So the family has given it their all and tried to make their decorations stand out.
It's Christmas at the Foster's house, which is kind of cool, and timing-wise, it's an interesting episode because in the story, it technically takes place right at the Quinn's house, right where we left off on the finale. So it's almost as if no time has passed. So, you know, we're back with Brandon and Callie out in the driveway. And the episode kind of becomes sort of a trip down memory lane for Brandon specifically, who sort of has, I guess, a flashback. And the episode takes us back to the first Christmas that Callie and Jude spent with the Fosters. It's a great episode. It's a very standalone episode. Kind of filming it felt interesting because, you know, the flashbacks and all that kind of stuff. But it was very fun to do sort of a seasonal, you know, holiday episode. It was like kind of a nice, refreshing kind of episode that we got to do. And, you know, I think everyone kind of wants to do sort of a special episode like that, whether it's a Christmas thing or whatever. So we as a cast had a lot of fun, and yeah, it was a nice, very family-oriented episode. So I think people will enjoy it.
A lot of stuff happens in the Christmas episode. Obviously, it's the holidays, so there's a lot of Christmas cheer that goes on, but at the same time, there's still the same foster family drama that you see. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty cool. We get a visit from Grandma Sharon. So Annie Potts gets to come, and she gets to spice things up because you know how that is. Grandparents are great for the kids, but sometimes the parents get a little embarrassed. So that's pretty fun. There's a huge dinner scene at the end of the night that I think is my favorite scene, and I don't want to say why, but people will find out very fast. It felt very weird and special because it was also September, so it was kind of like Christmas in September. So it was kind of like Happy Christmas, but at the same time it's almost Halloween. So it was a very weird, but it was kind of cheerful. You can't necessarily be sad around Christmas time. It's so happy and uppity, and there's so many bright colors that it really did kind of bring a cheerful mood.